Hello my friends, welcome. I wanted to finish part of the review on this Jansno X80 e-bike. I've had it for a few weeks and I've been riding it on and off. Here you can see my brother riding it. I just wanted to show it to you just to see what it looks like. But today I'm gonna do a climb test. I'll leave a link to the end where I did the first impression, where I did a speed test, and also I kind of just gave you a review of the components and the features of this e-bike. So you may want to check it out if you want to know more about it. But today we're gonna take this beautiful bike and maybe try to see if we can do. We're not gonna do a full range test, but maybe push it on some of the range of this bike and kind of get an idea what it's capable of. And then we're gonna take it in some rough terrain on the west side of the city. And then, of course, like I said, I'll do a climb test just to see the climbing ability of this bike. So let's get going. Okay, my friends, I'm riding on the bike trail along I-40, Interstate 40, getting ready to climb a pedestrian bridge here coming up. I just hit a bump. I didn't feel it. It was very smooth going over that bump. This incline is about a 25 to 30 degree incline, and the bike is doing well. I'm keeping it around 17 miles an hour, 15, 14, keeping up some good speed going up. Not a problem at all. Okay guys, now we're going across the freeway. You can see I-40 as we put along on this cool bridge. And now we're going to descend the bridge, and these hydraulic disc brakes are wonderful. They stop you no problem. So it's nice to have hydraulic disc brakes, especially when you're coming down these inclines or hills on this bike. Okay guys, we're gonna continue. We're gonna take this bike on the west side and do some range test, and also try to take it in on some rougher terrain where there's gonna be rocks and dirt. So stay tuned. Well, my friends, we're on the west side riding on Paseo de la Mesa bike trail, and this trail cuts right through the vast desert just west of Albuquerque, New Mexico. And this trail goes on for miles, and the beautiful view, you got a 360 degree view where you can see the surrounding mountain and the extinct volcanoes. They call them the volcano cliffs. So we're gonna ride this trail both ways, up going west and then back going east. We're not gonna do a full range. The website says that this bike can do 60 miles on one battery charge, but we're gonna travel a ways, maybe do 20 miles and just see what kind of battery power we have at the end. Kind of gives us an idea. So it's nice and peaceful and quiet out here. I want to thank Joey for helping me record. Joey is a e-bike guru. We call him the technical guru of e-bikes because he knows a lot about e-bikes. So anyways guys, we're gonna have a kind of like an idea on the range of this bike. This bike has been great. got attached to it quickly. And everywhere I go, man, I mentioned it earlier, but I get compliments on this e-bike. So it's a good-looking bike. It's military green, and it looks pretty sharp. So, you know, it's a neat bike, and it's real fun to ride around. I've ridden it in the city, in the streets. You know, it does 28 miles per hour top speed, and you can view the my first impression where I do a speed test. I also want to remind you that on the description of this video, there's going to be a link. If you want to get more information on this bike, by all means, go ahead. And I'm also going to attach a discount code if you decide to buy it, so you can get a discount on this beautiful bike. It's got a bag. You can see it a little bit in the front. It comes with it. And yeah, this is a nice bike. Very smooth riding. You know, as I go along this trail, I'm gonna hit some hills and some curbs. I'm coming to a curb right now, and you get to see more or less some of the how it rides. You know, this trail is in good shape. It's like, I don't know, I didn't even know this was out here, but it's very well maintained, you know, and something you don't expect to find in the middle of the desert. This if you go west from Munster, for those of you that know Albuquerque, this trail goes all the way to the west side, past the end of the city, to an area where there's a airport, double Eagle Airport, and then of course these extinct volcanoes that you can see from miles, and you can see them up ahead. At least in my view on my bike, but of course, you know, I'm gonna switch back and forth. And I'm also going to get the point of view of Joey, so you can watch the bike, so you're not just viewing what I'm viewing, but you can see me riding it. I'm on 5 all the way. I've been hitting top speed. I think the highest I've taken it is 28 miles an hour. So this bike is no joke. It's got some speed. This is the kind of bike you want if you ever want to do, like, for example, bike trails like this one, or if you want to, you know, do other bike trails. I'm sure where you're from, how you have bike trails. Here in Albuquerque and in New Mexico, we have all kinds of bike trails. You can be one day you can be riding like now in the desert. You can be in the mountains. You can be by the river, the forest, like we call it the bosque. And you know, there's so many different type of terrain out here. So we're headed west, and we're gonna try to ride some dirt, and not just dirt. You know, there's gonna be some rocks and some lava rocks, and you know, we're definitely gonna put this bike to the test today, my friends. But so far, this bike is doing great. And you know, I mean, I'll find out here later on once we get on the dirt. But so far the suspension is great. It's got a full suspension, front and rear. And with the fat tires, it's got 20 by 4 inch tires. The nice comfortable seat. you know, this bike rides real comfortable. Okay, my friends, we're on dirt. Joey is in front of me, and we are gonna experience some dirt. It's really a road that is not used, not utilized. So it's gonna be kind of rough. The thing that makes it interesting is that there's gonna be rocks. Like we just passed some rocks and they're like lava rocks. In some areas they're like sticking out really high. So it's not gonna be like huge rocks, but some are fairly good size, like right here. And so far the bike is doing well. It's doing real good. It's handling very well with the suspension. You know, I'm able to, you know, have control and not you know, hitting hard. It's got a nice smooth transition through some of these rocks. We're gonna see more, like right here there's some bigger rocks. Just gotta try to avoid some of the bigger ones, especially the ones that are really pointy. But you know, the bike did real well. So that's pretty good, you know. Bike is doing great. Is one thing I like about the bike is it's not real heavy. It's kind of light, so you're able to kind of like just be able to control it better. And it's kind of, I don't know if it's easy to tell on the video, but the road is not really like very smooth. There's like a lot of different type of challenges, you know, with uneven surface, of course the rocks, and then in some areas, you know, it's kind of wet still. Not sure if you can tell. Like right here is real wet, like mud. But the tires are doing real well. It's got you know, like, of course the 20 by 4-inch tires, but they're also knobbies, you know, off-road tires, so they're doing very well. We're definitely putting that to the test today, guys, on the west side of the Albuquerque. Well, guys, we're still riding dirt. This e-bike has done very well on all kinds of terrain. Right now, doing dirt where we got uneven surface, rocks, mud. It did real well. This is a nice little bike that can take you places. So if you're looking for an e-bike to commute, just to ride around, to explore your city, to explore the off-road, this is your bike. Nice and light. I can tell it's got range, you know, with a battery, 52 volt, 17 amps. It's got the range, you know, I know the website says 60 miles range, but we're not going to do 60 today. We'll probably end up doing around 20 or so with 2 days combined, and I'll post the results on the at the end. Again, don't forget, there's going to be a link at the bottom at the details of this video, where you can go there and look at more of the specs. And also, if you want to save some money, I'm going to include a discount code. And I highly recommend this bike. It's a good looking bike. It is light and it's got power. So you can't go wrong with this e-bike. Until the next one, we'll see you. Bueno, bye.